Okay, so a horizontal line is going to have a form this time of, again, a single variable, but this time the variable is going to be a y. So let's say a y is less than -2. All right, so as we go through the different steps, you're going to find that the steps are almost identical. Okay, so here our first step is to graph the resulting equation. Okay, in this particular case, we just replace our inequality with an equal sign and then sketch the graph that results. So y equals -2. That's a line, horizontal line at -2. The same solid or dashed line rule applies here. It's a solid line if it's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. It's a dashed line if it's a greater than or less than. So is this line going to be solid or dashed? So here we have a dashed line. Okay, after we get our kind of reference line sketched, I can label it here. This is y equals -2. What we can now do is identify the correct shading. Okay, so when we shade this, our options for shading this, there's no right or left here, right? You can't go to the right of this horizontal line or to the left of it. You can only go above or below. So we're going to choose one of those two conditions. And it's based on whether, where are the y's less than the y's on this line? Do y's get bigger as you go up, or do they get bigger as you go down? They get bigger as you go up. So when we're going to choose to shade above it, if we're dealing with greater than or equal to, and we're going to choose to shade below if we're dealing with less than or equal to. Okay, so here we have value y is less than -2, so less than is below. So it's going to be shading all the regions that are below this particular reference line.